is going on, internet? So today we're going to talk about the Michelin Power 5s. So made a video last year, I don't remember when, but I had the Michelin Power 5s. They were pretty much new, but that video was more about the dimension of the tire. What'd I go with, 255s? I was more excited about how the different dimension of tire was going to affect the Hayabusa in terms of its geometry and handling, because it's going to raise up the rear a little bit. That 255 makes it feel even more nimble. It really just dives right into the turns. So this video is more about the Power 5 tire and what I think about it at this point in time. So I think I have around 2,000 miles on these tires now. I have to say, I'm pretty impressed. I took a small-ish 3-day road trip. I rode up through the northern part of Colorado into Utah. Then we headed south down through Moab, Utah, and entered Colorado, pretty close to the Four Corners region. And yeah, we're just gonna give you guys my thoughts on the Power 5s. It is pretty soupy right here. Almost looks like they're gonna do some development here. So it's kind of hard to tell because they're kind of wet and dirty right now, but that's what they look like with about 2,000 miles on the tires and a lot of highway miles because of that road trip. But there's definitely some shoulder miles I'm probably not using. Basically, you can kind of see on the edges, they're nice and perforated, if you will. I'm probably not on that strip right there very much at all. You can kind of see my chicken strips right here. Oh shit, I even got a chicken strip right there. Goddamn, what the hell am I doing? The dry performance is really good. I don't think they're getting flat on top yet. Maybe a little bit. It's pretty difficult to see. So 2,000 miles in, man, I'm pretty happy with the wear and pretty happy with the dry performance. Take a look at the front. Same kind of deal, you know. You can kind of see a little bit better than the rear. I'm just starting to touch that perforated edge. There's about like that much I haven't touched, and I don't know if I'd go much farther than that on the street. Like people that are all super proud about riding all the way to the edge of the tire on the street, I think they're not leaving themselves any room for error, and that's probably one of the bigger things, is especially when you don't know where you're going. It's one thing to be at a track and you're just throwing laps down one after another, and you know the track really well. You don't need as much room for error because it's a very controlled environment. You know where you're going. On the street, As far as like wet weather performance, I can't really speak to that because I live in the Southwest. We're just in a drought most of the time. Excessive rain is not a problem we have around here. I tend to plan my trips during the summertime when it's probably the driest part of the year, and most of my trips, with the exception of the Florida trip, tend to be in the Southwest. I would say if you're worried about the wet weather performance of these tires, maybe you're interested in something that's a little bit more like all kinds of conditions. Maybe you live in the Northwest Washington state where they get lots of rain and you're just constantly riding in the rain. Or I would then consider looking at the Road 5. So these are the Power 5s. The Road 5s are like really similar, but I think they have a better groove system for channeling water. And I also think that Michelin's approach to dealing with water is different, unique, and I believe their system is actually patented. If you're needing something that's a little bit more all-weather, go with the Road 5. Check those out. My ZX10 is it's ready for some new tires. So once spring rolls around and I'm riding that bike more, I'll go ahead and invest in a set of tires. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go with some Pirellis. whatever I do get, I plan on doing a track day, and I'm recording this video on New Year's Eve, so I wanted to say next year, but you're not seeing this video until 2023, so I'll say I'm planning on doing a track day this year, even though technically it's still 2022. So those tires will see a track day, and I'm really looking forward to that, because it's been a long time since I rode a street bike on a track. Oh my gosh, it's been a long time. I think that's everything I wanted to say about the Power 5s. So drive performance, I think, has been excellent. Wear looks good to me so far with 2,000 miles on them. I feel like they're going to last a little bit better, longer than the Bridgestone S22s, but I'm not there yet. I think I got somewhere around 5,000, maybe 5,500 miles on those tires, because I'm at 7,800, so I was close to 6,000. Look at all this slush when I put these tires on. Had to be. So I feel like the Power 5s are going to last a little bit better. So if you're looking for something where you're going to be on the top of the tire, torn a lot, maybe the Power 5s are you guys. If you want some more all-weather, check out those Road 6s. Those look like good all-weather sport bike dry performing tires. So alright guys, keep your upside down. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.